Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, hello, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you are back, welcome back. Today I am here with Drills and Chills Week 8. Oh my goodness, I say it every week, but now it really truly is. This is the last week of Drills and Chills. You guys, this has been an absolutely amazing event that I have been delighted to get to host these past couple of months, and I am so sad to see that it is coming to a close. I have really enjoyed these weekly videos in September and October where I've had the chance to give away lots of prizes and hopefully share some really fun videos that you have enjoyed and have made participating in Drills and Chills and working on your own project feel just that much more fun and entertaining and all of that. A huge thank you to all of you that have been sharing your projects in the Facebook group and on Instagram and have just had so much excitement and enthusiasm for this event. It has made it so much fun for me. And I hope that you guys have had as much of a blast as I have. I have to also say, as always, huge thank you to our sponsors. Our sponsors, which are some of the best small shops in the community, have made Drills and Chills possible. They've enabled me to do these weekly giveaways and have also enabled me to put together some absolutely incredible, out of this world grand prize packs. I realized recently that I never actually shared what exactly the grand prize packs are going to be. And so I want to tell you really quick up front before I dive into this week's video about the grand prize packs, which, by the way, just a quick reminder that Drills and Chills officially ends and your deadline for entering for the grand prize is coming up. It's October 31st at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Now, the event started in midnight, whatever your time zone was, but just to make it as fair as possible and to make it a little bit easier on me, I am just saying, okay, one time zone, standard time zone for it to be ending. So 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. And if you need help converting that, I'll link to a time zone converter down in the description box below. So just a reminder that it is one entry per person. Even if you completed multiple projects, it's still just one entry per person for the grand prize. And that form in order to enter is linked below. If you have any trouble getting your picture of your finished project to attach, please send me an email. I will be more than happy to help. I know sometimes technology, it's great until it's not. The only really main suggestion that I have that seems to be working for most people when their photo doesn't want to upload is to try taking a screenshot of your picture and then uploading the screenshot instead. I don't know why. It just sometimes that does the trick. But send me an email if all else fails and I'll help you out. So let me tell you about the grand prize packages. You guys, I have 3 to give away and they are ridiculously epic. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I get to give these away to you guys. There are actually going to be 3 different winners. So I get to draw 3 grand prize winners. And I think each of these prize packages is super exciting and generous. So the first one is going to include a $25 gift card for DP with Sparklers, a surprise kit from DIY Moonshop or Die Moonshop, a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card, a hand-turned diamond painting pen from Monarch Designs YEG, and a set of minders that were created by Sensible by Design. The second grand prize package is going to have a $25 gift card for DP with Sparklers, a diamond painting kit from Distracted by Diamonds, a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card, a hand-turned diamond painting pen from Bistro Blanks, and a set of Sensible Design minders. The third grand prize pack is going to include a $50 gift card for Crafts with Crashly, a $50 gift card for Enablers Outpost, a $50 gift card for Diamond Art Club, a $5 gift card for Gallery's Gallery, and a set of butterfly resin gems, a set of resin trays, and a set of Sensible Design by Design minders. You guys, I'm so stoked that I get to give these away. But yes, 3 grand prize packs that I all think are just so amazing. And thank you. These were entirely donated by our sponsors. And so I would love for you guys to take a look down below at the list of our sponsors and show them some love. follow them on social media, check out their shops and see if they have anything you want to shop from. And some of them have some promotional codes and items that are just here through the very end of the event. So you have a few more days to take a look and shop. So thank you to our sponsors for making Drills and Chills and these giveaways possible. Speaking of giveaways, I do have some prizes to give away for week 8, our regular weekly prizes. We're going to talk about those in just a little bit. For now, what I wanted to do for week 8 is to do a set of just really quick snapshot post reviews of the projects that I completed for Drills and Chills. So I'm going to share each of these kits with you, tell you some of the things that I loved about them, and hopefully this will give you a sense for if these are companies and or kits in particular that you want to give a try for yourself. So first up, the first project that I completed for Drills and Chills is this gorgeous kit called After the Rain. It's from Diamond Art Club and is licensed from the artist Olha Darchuk. It's 61 by 51 centimeters and has 40 colors and round diamonds, and 2 of the colors are ABs. So this kit, I decided to branch out a little bit and do a landscape, but I liked that this was a little bit smaller size landscape. I thought it was really fun because as a landscape, it didn't just have a bunch of earth tones, but it had these really pretty purple colors in the background. It's pretty confetti heavy, but I love how it turned out. I think that the colors are very autumn, and I think that the rendering on this is really nice. I like the AB placement. It has some nice highlighting up in the lamps and stuff like that. And while this was confetti heavy, it didn't take too long to finish because it is a little bit smaller size. So if you're like me and tend to get a little bit shy about doing a landscape because those do tend to be really confetti heavy and large, this is a really good option. And I think it's, if it's not in stock on the website right now, you should be able to sign up for a back in stock notification. I highly recommend this one. It was released, I think, a couple of years ago and has actually been sitting in my stash for a couple of years. And I'm so glad that I didn't actually end up destashing it because I really like how it turned out. This was a really fun one to work on for my first kit for Drills and Chills. So that was finish number 1. Finish number 2 is from a different company. This is from Mary's Diamonds. This kit is called Astronomical Witch. The artist is Yaroslava Goskova, and it is licensed from the artist by Mary's Diamonds. Now, just to let you guys know, they did send me this kit for review. I deliberately picked this one out because I thought, ooh, it's a witch. I'll work on this for Drills and Chills in the Festival of Witches. And I just wanted to say thank you to Mary's for sending this over. It's 50 by 50 centimeters. It has 39 colors, including, let's see, how many ABs? 2 ABs, and has round diamonds, and look at how sparkly she is. So this one, you guys, I also really did enjoy quite a lot. I think that this is one of those kits that, like a lot of diamond painting kits, is intended to be looked at from more of a viewing distance. What that means is that while I was up close working on it, especially in areas like her face, so if I'm working on it and I'm more like this close, maybe some of the colors might look like they stand out just a little bit, or there's a little bit more contrast than I might otherwise want. But when I pull back and look at it from more of a true viewing distance, even just the distance now from the camera to the table, which is a few feet, I think that it comes together really nicely, and I like the shading. The AB placement is really nice. There's some really sparkly ABs in her hair. I thought they did a nice job with some of the little detail touches, like these accents off of her hat. I think that's so much fun. And it was really nice to work on a kit from a company that I don't necessarily work on a ton, and I like that they licensed their artwork, and I really was happy with how this one turned out. It was decently confetti heavy, like lots of color changes. You can see kind of here where it's more like sprinkled for kind of that blending effect and whatnot. But at the same time, there was a little bit of color blocking, like up in the corners and stuff like that. And Mary's Diamonds has a really nice selection of artwork from a variety of different artists, and it's all licensed and above board. And I think that they offer some different options, like different sizes that you can pick for the same piece. And I think for a lot of them, you can pick if you want round or square diamonds. I tend to go with rounds from them because I like the quality on them. I think they're sparkly and really fun to work with. And I like that this was not too big either. 50 by 50 is a super beginner friendly size. And even if you're not a beginner, it's nice to have a kit that doesn't necessarily take a really long time to work up. So again, this was Astronomical Witch from Mary's Diamonds and artist Yaroslava Guskova, and this was my second finish for Drills and Chills. and my first for Festival of Witches, which is kind of our sister event that's hosted by my friend Lindsay at Emeralds and Fairy Lights. Next up is my third finish. This is Hades and Persephone. This is from DIY Moon Shop or Dye Moon Shop. And this is licensed from the absolutely lovely artist Margaret Morales, whose artwork I adore. This is an image that I fell in love with as soon as Margaret Morales released it, and I immediately sent it to Dye Moon Shop to request that they license it and release it as a diamond painting. I'm an affiliate for Dye Moon Shop, but I purchased this kit myself. I was more than happy to do so, but I am always trying to be super transparent about any affiliate or PR relationships that are going on. This is in the size 50 by 65 centimeters. It was the only size available at the time that I ordered. I just took a look the other day and they are offering this in a larger size now. I would probably go ahead and get it in a larger size just to get a little bit more detail, but to be honest with you, I think it turned out lovely anyway. It has a total of 37 colors, and I chose to get this in square drills. And with Dye Moon Shop, you can choose between round and square drills. And if they have multiple sizes, you get to pick on the size as well. They make their kits to order, so there is a little bit longer turnaround time, and they're now shipping directly from the manufacturer. So this is one of their newer kits. This was released over the summer and I picked it up right away. Their square drills, whatever their new manufacturer is using, I believe these are resin square drills, they were an absolute delight to work with. They were so nice, very uniform in size and fit together well. And I actually really love the overall effect of the rendering on this piece. Dye Moon Shop's rendering effect tends to be a lot softer. It really lends itself to the kind of artwork that's more, not muddy, but more watercolory. And like I said, just more like blurred edges and soft edges and lines. And I was so happy with how this turned out in that sense. I maybe would have liked to see just a little bit more colors, because this had just 37 colors. And I feel like even if they just would have had 5 or 10 more colors, that would have let them give it just a tiny bit more definition. I also think that maybe a bigger size would help, but honestly, I still look at this and I'm like, oh, I love it. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and am still very much in love with the artwork, and working on it was so incredibly enjoyable. So, I love the artists that Dye Moon Shop has to offer, and Margaret Morales is definitely one of my favorites that they license with, and I was thrilled that they did license this piece and I was able to pick it up right away and work on it for Drills and Chills. I was like, well, Hades is the god of the underworld. That totally fits like the spooky Halloween theme. He's got a little skull on his shoulder. Like, this just was totally it for me. So if you're curious to take a look at getting this kit for yourself or seeing what else Dye Moon Shop has to offer, of course, I'll link to this listing below and you can take a look, and feel free to go do a little bit of browsing. So this was my third finish for Drills and Chills. Let me grab my next one. My next finish is this really spooky Moonlight Bride. This is from Diamond Art Club and the artist Angelie Aubrey, and is 51 by 71 centimeters. It has 29 colors and has round diamonds and includes some special drills, not just ABs, but some other special drills and special shaped drills as well, that I feel like made this piece so magical. I received this kit as a sneak peek and I decided to work on it right away. Sorry, I got a little, there was like something from my table that got right in the middle of that white dress. And so I decided to work on it right away because I thought, oh my gosh, this is so perfect for Drills and Chills. And I was so curious to see, having looked at the original artwork, I was so curious to see how Diamond Art Club would render it, because Diamond Art Club is pretty well known for having really crisp, clean renderings, like lots of clean outlines and stuff like that. But this artwork is a lot softer. And so I thought, I wonder how Diamond Art Club's gonna do with it. You can see here, lots of like really light blurred edges. This butterfly or moth in the foreground is totally blurry in the original artwork, and I love how they translate it as a diamond painting here. Let me show you some of these special drills, by the way, because I feel like I'm just totally cheating you if I don't. We have these like oversized black opal pearlescent pearls that have this iridescent coating that totally matches the iridescent coating on these black ABs. And then we also have these oversized white kind of opal pearl diamonds that match the iridescent coating on these white ABs. Look how sparkly that is. Diamond Art Club's round diamonds are so sparkly. We also have just a few of these crystal drills that I think Diamond Art Club called iridescent diamonds. We have some of those sprinkled throughout as well. And I thought that these special drills just made this piece absolutely magical. We have those black ABs in that kind of crown on her head as well. And the iridescent coating on black ABs has lots of greens and blues in it. How perfectly does that match this artwork? This is a fully underrated piece. I feel like I just really enjoyed working on this piece, where even though this artwork is maybe not normally something that I would gravitate towards, this was so amazing to work up, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's totally got like a Corpse Bride kind of vibe as well, but it makes me want to buy everything that Diamond Art Club releases from this artist because I was so happy with it. I like the effect where they captured like her skeletal arm here, and you can kind of see like her ribs here and kind of a stitch on her cheek. Everything about this piece was so spooky, eerie, perfection. I thought it was so amazing. So I think this one might still be in stock on the website. I don't think it was limited edition or anything like that. So I'll link to the listing if you want to take a look for yourself. You certainly don't have to wait for spooky season to work on this one. You could pick it up and work on it anytime. But yeah, this was Moonlight Bride from Diamond Art Club and artist Anne Jolie Aubrey. This was my 4th finish for Drills and Chills this year. Let me grab my 5th one. This next one is pretty big, so I'm gonna have to show you bits and pieces of it at a time. The name of this one is Midnight Spell. It is also from Diamond Art Club and the artist Chrisabag. I actually started working on this one before the last project or two, but it's so big that I kind of was just working on it in chunks and kind of breaking it up with some other projects as well. It is 70 by 89 centimeters. So like I said, it's pretty big. Let me turn it sideways. I might be able to get a little bit more in frame. It has square diamonds and has a total of 59 colors, including, let's see, was it 2 ABs, 3 ABs, 4 ABs? 4 ABs in total. And I adore Chrisabag's artwork. I think it's amazing. I think Diamond Art Club renders it amazingly. And I've had this one for a little while and knew that I wanted to work on it for Drills and Chills. And of course, Festival of Witches, because she is a witch, a very thick witch, which I love as well. So this one had a lot of more like neutral colors with those grays and browns you see up here at the top. This did take me a little bit longer to get through. I got a little bored and wanted to work on with something with more color sometimes. So I would take breaks from it and move to other stuff. But I like the way that it's rendered with shading and whatnot. I thought the plants were rendered really well. There's some green ABs in here that's really neat. And then there's some white and yellow ABs here in the magic on her wand, of course, and a little bit here outlining her hat, like where that lamp is behind her. But easily my favorite part of this kit, which if you saw me posting my progress and talking about it on Instagram, you'll already know what I'm gonna say. But seriously, these cats. I lived for these cats. I started at the bottom of the kit and worked my way down to started at the top of the kit, worked my way down to the bottom because I was like, I need the cats, like the promise of getting to work on these cats to get me through. So most excited about this cat, which I affectionately named Derpy Cat. This cat over here, Doom Cat, which was named as such by my friend Kate. And then this one, I was like, on Instagram, I was like, I need an alliterative name to give this sleepy side-eyeing cat that like starts with the letter D so that it matches with Derpy Cat and Doom Cat. And I think like Drowsy Cat or Dozy Cat were some of the ones that were suggested by some of my followers over there. And I was like, yeah, that totally works. So loved these cats. And I thought that they were just rendered so well. And I think that's one of the reasons this kit was the size that it was, is because it needed to be to capture some of the details in some of these areas, like the symbols over here, which there's some pink ABs in here that are really neat. Kind of gives a magic effect here as well. And then like the details even in the candles and then the cats themselves. So even though it was really big and it took me a little while to complete, I think that the size was good. You know, I think that it turned out well in this instance. But this was definitely the biggest project that I tackled for Drills and Chills this year and took me the longest and whatnot. But I think it was worth it. I think it turned out well. I believe that this is another one that is still available on Diamond Art Club's website. If you want to take a look, if it's not in stock, you should be able to sign up for a back in stock notification, and they may discontinue it at some point. But like I said, as far as I know, this one's still in stock. So yay, this was my 5th finish for Drills and Chills and 2nd or 3rd for Festival of Witches. So glad I was able to knock this one out. I have one more much smaller finish to show to you guys, but Let me roll this one up and move it out of the way, and then I'll grab that one. Last, but most certainly not least, is this super sparkly full crystal canvas from Crystal Canvas Art Designs. The name of this piece is Stained Glass Jack-o'-lantern. It is by the artist Natalia Zagori. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. It's 40 by 60 centimeters. It has 32 colors, all crystals, all round crystals actually, if you take a look up close. And look at that really pretty glassy, sparkly effect. Super, super magical. Now, Crystal Canvas Art Designs is known for having full crystal canvases in a variety of styles and sizes and whatnot. And the wonderful thing is that it's all legally licensed from the artist. So they actually are sponsoring Drills and Chills, and I knew that I wanted to make sure I worked on one of their canvases because it's been a while since I've worked on a Crystal Canvas Art Designs piece, and I was excited to get to work on this one. So I love how it turned out. I feel like any of these pieces from Crystal Canvas Art Designs that say like stained glass in the title, I feel like that automatically truly means that it's going to look great in full crystals because stained glass has that glassy effect, and I'm curious to see if you guys agree. This kit had actually quite a lot of confetti. Even these areas that look solid often have like multiple really close shades of blue in there. Same kind of with the leaves, multiple shades of green, and the pumpkin, multiple shades of orange. I'm not mad about it. I think that it gave this piece a nice amount of depth and whatnot. I just accidentally pulled a crystal right off of there. I'll have to fix that later. One of the things I am thinking of doing with this piece is sealing it. There's a thing kind of with crystal drills where sometimes they can be just a little bit fickle to work with, or they don't necessarily always want to stick to the canvas super well. And I was not being very particular about always picking like the most perfect crystal drills to place. So I might do like a video where I show just how I'll seal this with a Minwax. I think the Minwax polyacrylic is probably what I'll use. Just a really thin layer just to make sure the diamonds aren't going to fall off. Just because I tend to be a little bit more rough with my canvases, but keep an eye out. I think I might do like a dedicated video on that because I sometimes get asked about sealing diamond paintings. But anyway, I don't want to distract from the fact that I actually really did enjoy working on this canvas quite a lot. It was really neat to mix it up and work with only crystals. I think that it's a really, really fun experience. And if you haven't tried working on a full crystal canvas, I recommend giving it a try. Maybe starting with a smaller piece like this one, just so you can see what you think of working on a full crystal canvas, because it's a little bit different. You know, it can kind of just be a different kind of diamond to work with and stuff like that. But gosh, the finished effect can be so gorgeous. So I have plenty of crystals left over in all the colors, so I'm going to be saving those. Maybe I can use them for future projects or something like that, or just for fun. But yeah, this was Stained Glass Jack-o'-lantern from Crystal Canvas Art Designs, and I really liked working on this one, you guys. So this was my 6th and final finish for Drills and Chills. I just finished it yesterday and decided that, okay, I'm not going to try to squeeze another project in. I think 6 is good, but I will link to each of these kits below, and please go take a look at these different kits. Most of these kits are from shops that were sponsors of Drills and Chills, and I loved getting to work on a variety of kits from a variety of shops, variety of styles, and I hope that this set of kind of mini post reviews was helpful for you guys, so that you could get a sense for like, okay, here's some of like what different shops have to offer, some of their strengths and their styles, so you can see, okay, does this seem like personally I'd enjoy working on one of these kits. So in the upcoming months, I am hoping to do some dedicated post review videos where I go into a lot more detail in reviewing each of these kits. If there's any in particular you want me to prioritize and see me do like more of a deep dive on, feel free to let me know, and I'd be happy to take that into consideration. So like I said, hope this was fun. Now I'm gonna take a little break for a word from our sponsors, because I have some winners to announce, as well as some prizes to announce giving away this week as well. So first, let me give away the prizes from week 7. To enter for these, you just had to follow the instructions in the week 7 video. And so let me go ahead and announce these 3 prize winners. First up, I had a $15 gift card for DP with Sparklers to give away. And thank you to DP with Sparklers for donating this for me to give away this week. And so the winner of this particular prize from week 7 is, look at the screen, Congratulations! Keep an eye on your email and we'll be getting these prizes out to you. The second prize I had to give away in week 7 was a set of resin goodies from Butterfly Resin Gems. She makes resin trays and minders and whatnot, has made some themed sets for drills and chills. This is the second set I had to give away. And the winner of this prize is, look at the screen. Yay! Congratulations! Keep an eye on your email with more info. And then the third and final prize that I had to give away for week 7 was a diamond painting kit from Distracted by Diamonds that was donated. And she will be shipping this to you directly to the address that you provided in the weekly giveaway form. So the winner of this kit, this prize from week 7 is... Congratulations! Congrats to our 3 winners. I will work hard to get these prizes and everything out to you here in the next couple of weeks. So please don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions or want to check in. I will, like I said, get these out to you as quickly as I can. But I'm trying to get through a lot of stuff and I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So please bear with me with any delays. I super appreciate your patience. Now, finally, while I did talk about grand prizes earlier in the video, I do still have a set of weekly prizes that I get to announce for a giveaway this week. Now, to enter for these 3 prizes, I'm going to tell you more here in just a minute, but I just wanted to let you know that I will be announcing the winners of these 3 prizes in the grand finale video, which is going to be here in just a week. I think on November 3rd is the day that video is probably going to go up. I'll announce the winners for these week 8 weekly prizes and then the grand prize winners as well. Entries for the weekly prizes are going to close on, let's see, that's going to be, I think, November 1st. Yeah, 2 days before. I'll have all the details down below in the description box if you want to see when exactly that is going to end. So the 3 prizes I have to give away this week, the last round of weekly prizes that I'm going to be giving away, we're going to start with a $10 gift card from Bella Art to Nicole. This is the 4th gift card that they donated for me to give away as part of Drills and Chills. Bella Art to Nicole is known for their huge variety of 3D diamond painting accessories. They have diamond painting trays, minders, all kinds of like organizational things, and have a really wide variety of colors and stuff like that. So I'm going to link to their shop and stuff below. And thank you so much to Bella Art to Nicole for donating these gift cards for me to give away during Drills and Chills. The second prize I have to give away this week is a pack of goodies from Randa's Crafty Corner. Randa's Crafty Corner is probably most well known for their scented putty. I love using Randa's putty in my multi-placer. They also make some diamond painting wax that you can use in your single placer, I suppose in your multi-placer as well. They have some really cute minders, a diamond painting logbook, and that is all just owned and run by Randa, by herself, out of her home, and a lot of really fun diamond painting goodies. She actually just started making and selling candles from her wax and scented products as well. So thank you so much to Randa for donating this prize pack for me to give away. That's going to include some putty and wax and a minder. And finally, the third prize that I have to give away is a $50 gift card to Enabler's Outpost. Enabler's Outpost is probably most well known for their diamond painting pens. They pour and turn some amazing and gorgeous diamond painting pens. I have several myself and I love them. They also sell a putty called Enabler's Outpost Chit that I also really enjoy using in my multi-placer, and they carry licensed diamond paintings. I'm actually going to have some to share with you here very, very soon, and they have been so generous to donate a couple of gift cards for me to give away. One I'm giving away as a weekly prize this week, and the other is part of one of the grand prize packs that I'm giving away as well. So in order to enter for the 3 weekly prizes for week 8, I need you to do 2 things. First is, if this is the first week that you're entering for a weekly prize, be sure that you have filled out the weekly prize giveaway form, which is separate from the grand prize entry form. They're both really carefully labeled down below, but please fill out that weekly form. One of the reasons that I need you to do this is, especially if you live internationally, this lets you indicate if you are willing to pay the difference in shipping to be eligible for otherwise US only prizes, which for this week, actually, it doesn't totally matter. They're all open to international this week. But this is also where I collect your mailing info, so please make sure that you're filling it out and that it's accurate. If you filled out this form for past weekly giveaways, you do not need to fill it out again. The second thing that I need you to do to enter for these 3 weekly prizes is to leave a comment on this video and just let me know what your project was that you worked on for Drills and Chills. If you worked on multiple, you don't have to list multiples. You can just list one, or you can list them all if you like, but I would just love to hear what were the projects that you worked on for Drills and Chills, because I just love hearing about what people have been working on. So like I said, entries for this will close on November 1st, and I will announce the winners in the video on November 3rd, where I'm doing the full wrap up. That video might not actually go out on November 3rd. It might go out a couple of days later, but it'll be in the same video as like the grand prize announcements and the gallery of finishes and stuff like that. So best of luck to everyone that's entering, and thank you again to our sponsors for donating so generously these prizes for me to give away for Drills and Chills. So just to recap, the end of Drills and Chills is coming up, and if you want to enter for one of these amazing grand prize packs, of which I have 3 to give away, like I mentioned earlier, make sure that you have filled out the grand prize entry form by October 31st at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Again, I'll link a time zone converter down below so you can enter in and see what that is in your time zone. And I will be announcing those winners and also using the photos that you guys have uploaded to put together a whole slideshow and gallery of finishes that I'm going to include in the grand finale video. That was one of my favorite parts about Drills and Chills last year, and I'm very excited to get to put together all of those pieces to share with you all. And I was looking just earlier today, which is just a couple of days before this video will go up, but I was looking earlier today and saw that we already have 553 entries for the grand prize, and that's absolutely incredible. Thank you again to everyone that has participated and entered, and that doesn't even reflect like anyone that worked on multiple projects, because it is limited to just one per person. So I am blown away and cannot wait to again put together that gallery of finishes and draw our grand prize winners as well. So what I'll be doing, just in the interest of full transparency, is I'm going to be putting all the entries into a spreadsheet. Everyone is going to be assigned a number, and then I'm going to do a random number generator to pick our winners. And then once it's picked a number and I go to the correlating name on the spreadsheet, then I'm going to go in and verify and make sure that the winner I've drawn does not have duplicate entries, or also to make sure that they've entered all their info, and that I've verified that they posted their start picture. So I'm going to try to keep this as above board and transparent as possible, and let me know if you have any questions though. I don't want there to be any confusion or anything, but that's just the absolute most fair and thorough way that I can think to draw our winners and verify them as well. So you guys, I've said it a lot, but I just have to be a broken record and say it again. Thank you for joining in on Drills and Chills 2022. It has been so much fun to get to host for all of you, and I've loved seeing your projects and getting to just have the privilege of kind of spearheading this event. So thank you again. Don't hesitate to share if you're continuing to work on projects. If you're finishing them up after the event ends, there's nothing stopping you from sharing your projects on social media. We'll leave the Facebook group open for a little while. And yeah, you can still be a part of the community. And keep posting on Instagram. Like maybe you could start a diamond painting Instagram account and kind of get into the community over there, stuff like that. But that is it for today, you guys. This is going to wrap up week 8 of Drills and Chills. Good luck to those of you that are working to finish your projects before the deadline. I will see you guys in the grand finale video here in just about a week. Let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. Email, leave a comment on this video. Those are really the best ways to get a hold of me. I really appreciate you guys. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed so that you can continue to stay up to date with my diamond painting content and the Drills and Chills grand finale and whatnot. And please, if you wouldn't mind, give this video a thumbs up on your way out. I would super appreciate it. All right, my friends, happy the rest of October and the rest of Drills and Chills. I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye.